Hello guys, welcome. I am live talking about Logan Paul KSI rematch. It's been talked about KSI now, and KSI's done his response. I want to say well done to KSI for having to taking a break from it all, because it's good to go straight back into it, but taking a break is always perfect. And he's taken a 4-month break from it all, now back into this fight. So the fight, I want to be on the rematch. I want to be on the undercard. I'm not the biggest. I'm not even a YouTuber, but I've been trying to tweet to Logan Paul KSI that I want to be on the rematch, and he's been running away from me. He's blocked me. That's the first thing, and I keep tweeting at him, "Yo, do you want to fight me?" I was calm at first, but now I'm getting a bit annoyed. I'm not too annoyed because it just shows how much of a pussy he is. But on the controversy of that, let's talk about this rematch. So the rematch, I want it to be in New York, not for me, but for the sake of the UK. If Logan's respectful to UK audiences, and there's a few UK mavericks out there, not many, but there's a few in the UK who might want to watch. And it's not just us you've got to think about. You've got to think about the whole wide world. You've got to think majority of countries. You've got Europe, you've got Asia, you've got all different countries, watching this fight. And some people are not going to be able to watch the fight in different time zones. But I feel like if you want to watch this fight, you've got to be fair to both audiences. And New York, I don't really mind whether it would be in New York, Boston, but I would prefer it to be there instead of Las Vegas and Los Angeles, because one, Los Angeles is just generally too difficult for me to get out there, because my dad's been to New York and can get me out there if we were going to do a rematch. But I feel like if we were gonna be doing this rematch, I feel like if we want the rematch to happen, we've got to settle it down. Both teams have got to agree with something and stick to it till November. November is a good date for me, because I would have done my GCSEs by then. I would known I'll be doing college, but with college you can have literally any days off, and it wouldn't affect my GCSEs. So I generally think KSI is going the right approach about this. Logan needs to really think of what he's saying. He wants the rematch to happen. It's not going to happen any soon. He wanted the rematch to happen in December. It's crazy. He's a hard-working boy. He is. But the issue he has, and he did stop it for a while, is he needs to slow down a bit in 2019. He did it in 2018, but with this fight, you've got to be calm. You've got to be ready for it. And I feel like JJ is trying, if we watch it, let's watch this video, because I feel like if we watch it, we get a basic idea on the Logan Paul KSI rematch.
Yo, what's up, boy? KSI, the GNBT. How we all?
We're just gonna skip this first bit, but this is the main bit.
To be honest. But my man is trying to tell me that I'm dodging the rematch, telling people that I don't want to fight.
So that's the first to talk about. I don't feel like KSI's dodging the rematch. I feel like he just wants a break from it all, and I understand that. I sometimes do want a break from it all. I'm doing GCSEs right now, but I respect him for that. Normally you would think KSI will go straight into it, but he isn't, and that's what is more respectful about KSI. He is a respectful fighter who will not go straight into stuff. So yeah, that's the first point I want to say.
At all etc. Ultimately, I've just ignored everything. I mean, even Logan's editor tried getting involved with me, so I had to shut that shit down real quick. Anyway, I'm making this video because I want to let you guys know facts, okay, what's actually going on between me and Logan Paul. So firstly, we need to check the legalities and the licensing processes for an amateur fight in each state that we want to consider fighting in. So obviously, since it's in the US, Logan's team has been tasked with that, but they haven't replied to confirm any yet. Secondly, we need to sort out distribution options for the rematch, and that takes time. Obviously, all of that takes the time needed for build-up, as well as when it's going to be aired. Now, believe it or not, this will take around 4 months after such a deal is done. And we also need to make sure that the venue that we want is available at the time that we want it. Thirdly, in the meantime, Logan's team are meant to be looking for venues.
So it seems to me JJ wants the rematch, but there's a bit of difficulty with the teams. And this is the one fucking damn thing that I hated about the last match. The teams not working together. And this is something they need to think about. They need to work together, because if it works together perfectly, they will have a lovely event. Like, I can see in July we have our first conference, then I'm thinking we have 3 different conferences. One in July, one in August, and one in November when the fight is happening. Or one in July, one in September, and one in November. 3 conferences would be good. One in LA, one in London, and one where the fight's happening. That would be lovely to have that, but, have a conference and a weigh-in on the weekend, I'm thinking, if we are going to have this rematch, we've got to work together. It's not, oh, we're going to do this, I'm going to not let you get involved. It should be a joint together decision, because as a unity, as YouTube, we should be working together for these events. We shouldn't be just backstabbing other teams. I know both teams think differently, but let's just work together for this rematch, and let's just, I don't know, just be normal people and just get it sorted. Like, I want this rematch contract sorted by probably June or July. That's when I want it sorted. Match November. So yeah. Whew. Let's get back into this shit.
For us to fight in, which they're just not doing, and we haven't had any updates. So we're not going to be chasing for that, because the US is not our bread and butter. Fourthly, we're working on protection and the legal side of things when it comes to streaming. Lastly, Logan's team suggested West Coast, which makes absolutely no sense due to the UK audience time zone. East Coast makes way more sense, because then more people can watch it. Obviously, I don't care where the fight is. It could be in LA, it could be in Vegas, it could be in the fucking Arctic. I'm down to fight either way. But for the viewers, New York or Boston makes the most sense. And again, Logan's team haven't come out with anything when it comes to venues. So you can see why.
So another thing I want to pick up on is, I kind of understand where KSI is coming from, but I feel like KSI might not be probably promoting it enough. So yeah, back to the live stream, back to the video. But another thing I want to talk about is, this fight is going to be epic if I fight for it. Like, if I go on this rematch, or if we have this fight, have it in Washington. Washington's capital city. I see not why. Oh, I can't speak. I don't see why not.
I'm just like, if the fight was in the UK, shit would have got done by now. Notice how last year we had 2 fights in the UK and shit got sorted real quick. As soon as it hits America, everyone's just there like, oh man, let's just chill a bit, man. Oh, gnarly, yeah. let's just take our time, yeah? I'm terrible at accents. So yeah, I'm gonna kill the rumor right now. The fight is not happening in February. But you know what? I'm okay with that. I got my own shit going on. I wanna focus on my YouTube channels more this year. I wanna focus on music as well as go on tour. I wanna work on more Simon videos and help take the group to higher places. I wanna work on the relationship with my family and improve that. So February was never gonna work anyway. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as the champion, I'm going to dictate when this fight is happening. Don't forget, Logan, you had your chance to take this bad boy from me and you failed. So, I believe that November is the perfect time for this to happen. You'll have time to train and also work on your career, and so will I. And then, by the end of the year, we can finally find out who the better athlete is. But trust me, Logan, this time I will finish you. Last time you got saved by the bell. Last time I started the fight way too slowly. And obviously you had the element of surprise. But this time, Logan, you won't be saved by the bell because I will make sure that I go 100 miles an hour from the get-go. Plus, now I know how you fight, so you're fucked. And we're going to dissect every single little detail, every bad habit you have, capitalize on it, and use it to destroy you. Last year, Logan, I saved you. This year, I'm ending you. This has been your boy KSI. Now you know the facts. I'll see you guys in a bit, and peace. Yo.
So that is kind of my reaction. I didn't do too much because it is KSI's video. Go and like and subscribe to that video. But honest opinion, I feel like if we did have a rematch, I'm just gonna try and get on it. I'm just gonna be and just have it in November, Logan. Don't be a bit of a P word, please. Like, what I mean by P word is don't be a bit of a prick, because I know you're not a prick, but I just want this match to happen. I just want it to happen November. If Logan reacts and just says yes, 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 and then the fight gets sorted and we have it in November, and then we know what date it is and everything will be sorted. So yeah, Logan's team need to look for that. But yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this little live reaction. I will be doing another one when the next video comes out. It's also going to be going on my YouTube channel called Cameron Sonnets. I will put it in my bio soon, but until then, have a good day, and I'm hoping to be on the rematch for Global KSI 2. See ya!